Let us understand how to create external table in Spark Metastore using orders as example. Also, we'll see how to load data into external table. However, we will not be talking about the difference between external table and managed table as part of this topic. We will defer it to the next topic. When it comes to the syntax, we just have to add external between create and table, and it will take care of creating the external table for us. Typically, when it comes to external table, we have to specify the location, and the location can be anywhere in HDFS where we have write permissions. So these are the syntactical differences between managed table and external table. For managed table, location is optional. Even for external table, it is optional. However, it is a best practice to use location for the external table so that we can actually place the folder related to our external table outside of our Spark Metastore folder or warehouse directory. That being said, let's create this table and also run the command load to actually get data into the table, and also let's look at the metadata by running describe formatted to understand what happens internally. So first I'm connecting to the itversity retail database. I'm going to drop this table called as orders if it exists. So I'm adding this if exists clause here. It will take care of dropping the table for us. Now let me actually review this location which I will be using for our external table. As of now, there is no folder with this name. Let me create this folder and then let me run this command. So I am trying to create external table pointing to the existing folder which I have just created. You can see that this location and this location are same. Now let me run this. After running this, let me validate the location by running a -ls command. So this is the command which I want to run even before loading the data. You will see that there are no files in that location. It is empty because we haven't loaded any data. We just created the external table pointing to that location. Now I should be able to run this load command. Loading data into the external table is same as loading the data with respect to the managed table which we have seen earlier. We can either load data from local file system or from HDFS location. We can either use overwrite to overwrite the existing data in the table, or we can append into the existing table by using into table. So the way you will be loading data into the external table is exactly the same the way you load the data into the managed table. Now let's review this location and you should be able to see the file here. And let's run these queries to preview the data to make sure that everything is normal. Also, let's run this count command to get the number of records. It should return 68,883 records. Now to see the metadata, to confirm whether it is created as external table or not, we can run this command called as describe formatted, and you should be able to see the type as external. For managed, it should be managed. For external, it will be external. So this is how you should be able to create the external table, load the data into the external table, and confirm whether the table is external or not by running describe formatted command.